Hello and welcome to something that I don't usually do. So this is going to be a reaction video on SaltEMike's video that's called I Need a Break. He has done a bunch of reaction videos to my videos and I wanted to return the favor because, yeah, that's like helping us both basically. And also it's a hot topic, and on top of that, I have a bunch of things to say, and there's one thing that like pissed me off a bit, but you're gonna see it. So let me roll the intro and let's watch his video.
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Grumpy,
All right, so
It is.
his video is called Answer the Call, I Need a Break, and it was posted yesterday. Let me see if I have all the sound.
All right. It is
I do.
9:41 in the morning.
So first thing that you need to know, like, he is making all these videos while he's streaming, so he is going to be like communicating with the chat from point to point, even though you can't see the chat here. But yeah, he's a streamer.
And we just finished watching an Ashes of Creation video. And
Spit it out.
I need a break. Every morning for the last, let's say 2 to 3 weeks, my, early risers with my live stream would know that I've been late every day. Every day, as a Star Citizen content creator, you feel the obligation to play a game that is incomplete.
That is so true.
Single Star Citizen streamer, content creator, YouTuber feels that obligation, little bit of pressure, feels, because it's sort of how you've built up your community. So anytime you've strayed outside of that part of that specific game, you see the view count go down or whatever, right? But there's like a number of different reasons why that happens. I've recently...
So I can tell you from experience, I made a bunch of videos where I actually had fun. It wasn't Star Citizen videos, it was DCS, it was Squad, it was Ready or Not, and all the games that I'm actually having fun with. And they were like nicely produced. Like you can hear that I'm having fun there. I'm like playing those games with my friends, and we're like shooting the shit, and we're like talking about everything, and just like making a bunch of jokes. And whoever watched those videos was like, he liked those videos because yeah, they were nice videos, right? But most people didn't watch them because they just want to watch Star Citizen content on Star Citizen channel. And like Grumpy Eye channel is unfortunately only Star Citizen channel. Obviously, it's because of you guys, not because of me. I would love to change that, but that is not possible. And here's why. Let me switch the camera actually. So here's why. And SaltEMike said this in a reaction video to one of my videos, and I'm going to talk about that later. Like, the reason why this is happening is because, like, why am I saying that you guys are want to blame, even though I'm not blaming you. You guys want to see Star Citizen videos. You guys want to see like content like this, right? But if you don't watch Squad and other videos, which you're like, why would you? Because you don't care about those games. I do, you don't, and that's fine. But if you don't watch them, my view count goes down, and my organic reach, because of that, organic reach goes down a lot, and like the whole algorithm thing around YouTube and all of that just like shits on me, basically, and on every other YouTuber and streamer. So if you don't watch those videos, all of the other videos are gonna, like, their view counts are gonna go down because of that. So it's better not to even make videos or not to even post videos if they are not a topic that is relevant to the people that are watching your channel. So yeah, that's a big issue with YouTube. I don't like it, but yeah, fuck it. I tried making DCS videos. I tried making squad videos. I tried making a bunch of different videos that would be nice for, like, even my music videos. I know that a bunch of people are, let's say, fans. I don't fucking like the word of my music and all of that. And I know that a bunch of people got really excited and said that those songs were great. But if you go and look at the view counts and you look at the view counts from like prior to the videos, to the music videos, and then like after that, you will see that like everything dipped after the music videos. And that's just how it is. So it's better not to post anything than like to make something that might be exciting, might be great, might be amazing, but it's just like not interesting to the people that are watching your channel.
Been watching other videos of other games, playing other games, and having a bit of success. Obviously not.
And I gotta say, like, one thing, Mike did this properly. Like the reaction videos on YouTube, I didn't know that, but the reaction videos, and he's gonna like concur with this, they are like low effort because somebody made an actual video. I'm not talking about myself because most of my videos are just like ranty, but some of them are really well made, and I put a lot of effort in them. But reaction videos are gonna have more views on some channels than the original videos because a bunch of people are gonna follow one guy because, like, for example, SaltEMike, because they like him, and they're gonna use his channel, his like reaction channel, as a filter to get to the good videos. And that's what's happening with his channel. He did a huge fucking thing, and I'm happy for him because like those reaction videos are paying out. Like he has almost 5,000 subscribers on his second channel, and or something like that in like under a year, I think, and that's great. And like my videos that I post on my channel, like I don't want to show it to you right now. But some of my videos that he reacted to, like on his channel, has like 10,000 views, 15,000 views, or whatever, and on my channel they have like 7,000 views because people are using his channel as a filter for my videos and for other like Star Citizen content creators' videos, and that's a good thing. And he did a great fucking job. But yeah, like that's just YouTube, and you can upload reaction videos every day. Like he is doing reaction videos once a week on his stream, and that's it. And he can just like, I don't know, do 7 reaction videos and just upload every day. And that's fucking amazing. Like that's just like, and you have consistency. You have the discovery or the organic reach and all of that. And yeah, like that's just like great job, Salty Mike. So yeah, I'm just
as
gonna
many
continue.
viewers or views on YouTube videos and stuff like that as I would with Star Citizen content, and I don't care. I always set out for my stream and my YouTube channel to kind of be a place where I just put my feelings out there. I just have fun, and it's what it always has been. But over time, you get this like feeling of obligation
Yes, you
to
do.
do what your community subscribed to you for on YouTube or
Yeah.
followed you on Twitch for, right? No monetary necessary.
So that's why when I made the video that I'm quitting, I never said that I'm quitting Star Citizen, and I never said that I'm not gonna do videos on Star Citizen anymore. I actually said that I'm gonna continue, but when I made that video, I made it like apparent that I'm gonna continue doing videos on Star Citizen. I'm just not gonna play the game, and you're gonna get like at least 2 videos per week on Star Citizen, and that's because I'm obligated to my patrons, to you, the subscribers, etc., etc. Like, if you supported me in any way, it's normal for me to like say thank you and to try to bring you content. And that's like, I hate the fucking word content, but like that's basically what we're making right here.
Necessarily obligations, but from like your community, as people really come there to watch you do this stuff, right? And it's, you know, the title says I need a break, but it's not that I need a break
Yes, you
from
do.
Star Citizen. It's
Come
not that
on.
I'm quitting Star Citizen. Weekend Review is going to come out every week, except for one day in November. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There's this crazy thing going on at work, and if I don't quit before then, I don't see how that video is going to come out. But anyway, I do feel like I need to lift the weight of the obligation off my shoulders, because every morning I wake up and go, at this point, what do I do today on stream? What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I talk about?
So he is making like his main channel. He is on his main channel. He is releasing like 2 videos a week. Maybe sometimes he's gonna do like one more or 2 more. He had like a really good mining video and all that. But like his main videos are gonna be the Answer the Call, the podcast, and the other one that like he like recaps what happened last week. And like Star Citizen doesn't give you enough content itself, so you can't really make content on a contentless game. And I said this over and over again for like a year and a half now. It's really fucking hard. It's really exhausting, and I'm doing 1 to 3 or maybe sometimes 4 videos on Star Citizen a week. And it's like so fucking hard to pick a topic. Like my grumpy rehab facility videos where I just rant and they look like they're like low effort. They're not. Like just like trying to choose a topic that you didn't cover already that is just like interesting to people is so fucking hard at this point, because there's nothing. Like once you did coverage on Star Citizen for like a year or maybe even fucking 6 months, you just like realize that there's nothing to talk about. The only thing that you can talk about is you can just like I don't know, brainstorm and try to think of how the future is going to be like in Star Citizen, and like just go into La La Land or Imagine Land and try to imagine shit so you can create content. Yes, I am creative. I am a musician and I can do that, but like I'm not an armchair developer. I'm not gonna tell you that like, hey, some things are gonna look like this because I fucking think they are. No, like we are just like searching for the facts, and also you can't talk about facts in a fact-less game, because whatever they say, they're just gonna break it and they're gonna say, oh, well, yes, we said that, but we're gonna change it because now we like this. So yeah.
For the last year and a half, I've talked about the same thing in every Answer the Call, in every stream, in nearly every YouTube video. And it basically comes down to like, man, I wish there was a little more purpose. I wish, you know, the items mattered. And we were going to do an Answer the Call today. I actually enjoyed the Halloween event. I really did. I enjoyed it. It was
Didn't play it.
Fun to go around.
I logged in once to Star Citizen last week just to get my control set up for 318 on my new sticks, and I had like 230Ks in under an hour. I died to a fucking ground because I exited my ship, and then I just logged out because I don't fucking care. Like if I'm gonna suffer through all the bugs, like imagine being a content creator and wanting to make like great fucking shots, and you get like swarmed by bugs and fucking 30Ks and all of that, and you like it takes you fucking half an hour just to get somewhere to, or maybe even more sometimes to make a few good shots. And like let's say you're doing like ship comparison videos and you have 4 ships, you need to spend fucking 3 hours per ship just to make videos on those so they can look nice, and then you gotta edit it and like talk over it and just basically make a video. So it's really fucking tiring because yeah, it's Star Citizen. That's how it works.
Around to different locations, search, hopefully find a red box, open that box, not know what's inside, and poof. Sometimes it's something cool, and most of the time it wasn't, right? Classic kind of looting. You know, it's fun.
I mean, if looting is
could
fun,
have been done
sure,
so much better. And we were going to kind of discuss that today. And I'm sorry. Why? Why? They're not going to change anything. They're going to do the simplest, uninspired thing every single patch.
Yeah, it's going to be the bare
because
minimum.
of whatever reasons that they have that we all keep eating and buying into and shoving down our throats. And I always expect better and I expect more. And there's a part of that that I'm tired of doing. But all I'm really here to say is I wasn't going to do an answer the call this week. I was just going to say, you know what? There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing important. There's nothing exciting. I don't care this week. And I don't, and this week I felt that lifting of the obligation off my shoulders. I know you guys love Answer the Call. I know you listen to it on your rides to and from your long distance jobs. I see the comments. I see those things. What those comments do, they're absolutely amazing, and they do wonders to a content creator's mental health.
Yeah.
Thank you for those.
So without that, this whole thing will be just pointless because he is putting in work, like not only as a streamer but as a YouTuber, and like comments on YouTube. So I know that for a fact when I release a video, and if I see, and I just released a video, Grumpy's rehab facility just a second ago, or like I don't know, half an hour ago. And once I see a bunch of comments like "thank you for the video" and all of that, I just feel that me spending the fucking 6 to 8 hours that I put in to make that video, which is a low effort video because I'm just ranting, then I feel like, I have accomplished something. I've made some of you laugh, and maybe you have learned something that you didn't know before. So when I see those comments, and I'm pretty sure that like it's the same thing with every fucking content creator, when I see those comments, it's just like heartwarming. Honestly, it is. So yeah, I can completely relate to this.
Comments. Thank you. To from the bottom of my heart, I could not thank you anymore for those comments. But you also have to understand the other side of those comments. Now I feel the obligation.
Yeah.
Right? Now I know how much you love the stuff. Now I know that you love the show.
Yeah.
So I have to come up with creative ways to continue to make the show exist.
Yeah. So I can relate because like my outside Inside Star Citizen videos, where I react to their Inside Star Citizen videos to Star Citizen or CAG's Star Citizen videos. Oh, fuck me. CAG's Inside Star Citizen videos, like most of the time, like this whole fucking year, it was just like contentless. Like most of the fucking videos were just like, whatever. Like you didn't even fucking need to release them. And then I have to react to them because you guys like reacting to. Oh, by the way, SaltEMike, notice how I pause on you smiling and your like cute faces and all of that shit. Like you pause on the fucking worst faces that I can make ever. But so I need to like figure out a way how to make you laugh during those outside Inside Star Citizen videos because fuck me, like they're gonna talk about like languages, and then I'm just like I need to be creative and figure out how can I make this funny because it's like it doesn't concern us at all. Like we don't care about that for example at this point in time, or like when they're doing recaps or like of what we're gonna get in 318 and we still don't have 318. So I need to be funny so I can make you laugh because I like making you laugh, and when I look at the comments, I see that I have succeeded, and I just feel, as SaltEMike does, we feel the obligation to do it again and again. So you guys would be like happy with them or with those videos.
And I'm running out of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of ideas. So it's not that I need a break. It's not that I'm burnt out. It's that we've been playing 317 for an entire year, essentially. We had 3.16.1 leading up to April 2022. And from April until now, we've been playing the same patch. It's October 16th, 2022. We've been playing.
What do you mean? So, like, aren't you in Evo? So you probably played 318 for 3 hours. It was online for 3 hours.
Comparable, not exactly, but comparable to the drought between 2.6.1 and 3.0.
I wouldn't know anything about
And
this.
that is what I wanted to talk to you about today. That is what I wanted to spend time with. I'm not going to be taking callers. I'm not going to be doing anything like that. This is probably going to be a 8 to 10 to 20 minute video. That's it.
Why are you going down my route? 10 to, I mean, it's okay. I'm going to shut up because I know the feeling. You want to make a video that's going to be 10 minutes long, and then it's just like 30 fucking minutes long. But yeah, sure.
But I wanted to talk to you guys, and I wanted to get the weight off of my shoulders of why should I feel the obligation to play this game when the development studio has not created content worth playing? You know, replayable content doesn't really exist in Star Citizen at the moment. Totally understandable. And we are at the place and time that we were in 3.0. This was inevitable. This time was always going to happen. This was never avoidable. The moment we were getting to the persistent server meshing stuff, we were going to hit a time where the tech was going to, the development of the tech was going to supersede the development of content, was going to supersede the development of fun in the game, right? And was going to take prioritization over player engagement.
Honestly, it wouldn't happen if they only worked on Star Citizen, but their main focus is Quantum 42, and that's like the only reason why I'm still doing videos on Star Citizen right now, even though I'm not playing them, is because I love Star Citizen, and also I want to keep the pressure on them. See how cute you are here, Salty. Like why do you pause and make like worst fucking faces? But yeah.
Player satisfaction and all those other things. Short-term pain for a long-term gain, right? We have hit the point of short-term pain, what feels like very long-term pain, but short-term pain, you know, not really much content going into the game and all those things.
Nothing is happening for the past 6 months.
For me.
Yeah.
I don't want to say we, I don't want to speak for anyone else.
No, fuck that, dude. Like, for all of us. Like, even if you're a white knight, and even if you're in love with the fucking project and the game, and you only search for the good things, we didn't get plenty good things in this game for the past 6 months or even a fucking year.
Nobody should be forced to play a patch that is this uninspiring for this long.
Yeah. And that's why I stopped playing, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, basically. Like, once 317.1 dropped, I hopped in, I saw it was the same piece of shit, I stopped playing. And then it was 317.2, I hopped in, I was in the PTU, actually, for just to make the videos and to report the bugs. I realized that nobody can see my bug reports because, I don't know, there's a bug on the issue console, and it's still not fucking solved. And then I realized that it's going to be the same shit as 317.1 or even fucking worse, and it was. And I just stopped. Like, I played maybe a day of 317.2, and that's it, because I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I'm not going to play Star Citizen just because I'm making content on it. No, I'm going to figure out other ways how to make content on a contentless fucking game and just play other games because I want to have fun in my life. I don't want to be like... Some people think that you are obligated you feel obligated to do these kinds of videos and like some kinds of videos that people actually like. But some people think that you are obligated to play the game so you can love it and not take a break. And not, like, I had some people that fucking... Even some people from my org, and I'm still trying to figure out like who they are, that just told me like, why are you talking about org stuff, what orgs need in the game if you're not playing the game with your org? I'm not playing the fucking game. Most of my org is not playing the game because, 317, the whole patch cycle is trash. and that's it. Like, do you think that I should be like whipped across my back and just like made to play Star Citizen because I'm a content fucking creator? No, no. Like there was no interesting things to see in Star Citizen basically for the past year. And I don't want to be a part of that. I want to do something else with my life and have fun with my friends, or play music, or do something fucking else. Yes, I'm going to do some videos on things on some topics that I think that are hot, and on topics that I think are important. But I don't want to fucking play it if it's a buggy piece of shit mess like it is right now. So yeah.
Right?
Right.
Nobody should. In
Yeah.
any normal person scenario, they would go, okay, played through 17, checked out the Halloween event, pretty cool, got my Vandal mask, and yeah, now I'm going to play the Darktide beta. Now I'm going to go, play the Manor Lords beta on Steam when it was there. I'm going to go play Escape from Tarkov. I'm going to go play these other games like any normal person would do. I need to be that normal person at
We
this
don't have
time,
the same
right?
taste into games.
I need to not feel the obligation of having to do a podcast about a game that is, to use a word that I see in chat right now, uninspiring.
Yeah.
I don't feel inspired. And I don't know how anyone else can, even after CitizenCon. That was the best CitizenCon that I've seen in years because it wasn't that inspiring.
Yeah.
Because it was honest.
It was down to earth.
It was what they're working towards, right?
Even though some things that they said is not good, like, why are you working towards skill points? Why are you reworking a bunch of shit? Why, like, can't you just focus and make the rest of the mechanics that we need in the game and then rework everything because we want to fucking play the game? Like, them releasing new mobiGlass, that's fine. It's going to be prettier. It's maybe going to be more functional, but we still need the rest of the fucking game so we can play it. Because, like, just having another mobiGlass is not going to cut it. It's still going to be the same game, right?
And that's it. And I've played Star Citizen for long enough to go, yeah, I've had enough of this for the moment, and I'm really starting to branch out and be interested in other things. And I don't really know how I can continue a Star Citizen podcast consistently week in, week out.
I mean, Mike, you can just make like open mics and just give the community a chance to speak like you did, but don't even fucking pick a topic. Honestly, just like talk to them about the goods and the bads in Star Citizen. That's my thing. I'm thinking about making something like that for a while now, but I really don't like being constrained in the fucking chair for an hour or two, or however long the stream would be or the whole video would be, because like I'm living with my girlfriend and I'm in the middle of the fucking a house, and she needs to, like, if she wants to go to the kitchen, it's behind me. If she wants to go to the bathroom, it's on the other side. The living room is right here. Like, I really can't do that. I don't want to bother you with this, but yeah, like, if you want to continue, you need to not branch out. You just need to, like, take a chill pill basically and realize that the thing that you're doing is really good, and giving the community a chance to speak out and talk freely about the shit that worries them or makes them sad or angry or whatever is a good thing, and or makes them happy for that matter. So if you give them an open mic a week, that would be great, because that's basically what you were doing. But I don't know, it's just not gonna have like a topic that you're gonna talk about. So yeah, that's just like my 2 cents.
This point during this drought, if I come up with an idea for next week, I'm going to do a podcast. You know, I want to put content out there that is good. So when it comes down to, like, why I create content, and I see the negative comments that, you know, I'm doing this to make money and I'm blah 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 blah.
Oh, fuck off.
And
Those kind of people are fucking disgusting. Honestly, like, Mike is probably making some bucks, much more than I am. Like 20,000 subscribers. I have like 5.2 thousand subscribers. So yeah, my revenue is trash. His revenue is probably a bit better, and he's also a streamer and all that. But like saying that somebody's doing something just to make money, sure, dude. Like you're going to your fucking work to make money. Because like this is basically work. Like I don't know how people don't fucking understand that. This is a work. It's like if he was shilling, which he is not, and most of the YouTubers, like Star Citizen YouTubers, are not, then I would like understand the whole point of saying that. But like, you need to understand like content creation and being a YouTuber is basically an over glorified a desk job, because you're sitting the whole fucking day. Or being a streamer for that matter, you're sitting the whole fucking day. You're working your ass off, and then you get some money, and that's it. Like, why would you say that? Like, oh, you're doing this for the money? Of course we are. Like, of course. Yes, we want to, like, we feel the obligation to make you laugh or whatever. But also, yes, we, like, our intent is to get some money from that. And that's how it fucking works.
Guess what, man?
Jesus.
You know, I make YouTube videos and they make money.
Yeah.
And, you know, you may make YouTube videos and they may not, or you may not make YouTube videos and wish you did and they may not, or you may not be jealous at all.
What is this?
And are just pointing out the obvious. I don't.
What? You may not make YouTube videos and you may not make them. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, that like, okay.
Or you.
It just sounded like a fucking riddle.
May not be jealous at all and are just pointing out the obvious. I don't know, but I don't understand the hate there necessarily. I put in a lot of work.
A lot of us do, yeah.
To get to the point that I'm at today, and
yep,
I think that the amount of money that I make still has not even remotely lived up to the amount of work I've put in over the last 9 years.
Yep,
8 years, 9 years of content creation and stream.
So I can tell you, I don't know about his like figures. Okay, let me just pause on a better face. So yeah, like. I'm not gonna like open another tab, but you can trust me in this. My revenue is like $150 a month. Is that a lot for 5,000 subscribers? For some videos that have like 50, 60,000 views? No. For the amount of hours I put in, and being a non-native speaker, like even for this video, I had to like edit it and fucking pause it, and because I slip up, I say something that just sounds ridiculous or has like. That's just like the struggle of being a non-native English speaker and being a YouTuber trying to do videos on English. But yeah, like most of my videos take from like 6 to 8 hours. And then I have some videos that took me like 4 fucking days. And those videos sometimes get like 40, 50,000 views, which is still not enough revenue to like, it's not 40 or 50,000 views in like a day or whatever. It's going to be like 40 to 50,000 views in like 3 months. So that's not enough money to like justify the amount of hours that I spent doing that. On top of that, I'm doing music for my YouTube channel. I'm doing a lot of shit. And still, like at some point, maybe it's gonna pay out. If not, we're having fun and we're making some money. So like even mentioning money on YouTube is I don't know, it's fucking stupid, honestly. Like as Mike said to me a bunch of times, do not look at the comments. Like most of them are just toxic.
Podcasts and YouTube videos and thinking about content, all sorts of things like that. And because of all that, you also feel that obligation to be here.
Yeah.
And you feel that obligation to continue doing things because you've put in all this work leading up to today.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it today, does that negate all the work that you've done in the past? Right? So like sometimes you feel that feeling.
I feel like that every fucking day. So, for example, the past 3 days, I had some personal issues. It doesn't matter. And I have a Sunday video, Grumpy's Rehab Facility video that I'm putting out every Sunday. But sometimes I just can't fucking make it. So I need to like put it out on Monday. And I feel like shit for doing that. Firstly, because I know that some people are waiting for that and they're not going to be able to watch it on Monday, and then they're maybe going to watch it on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, like whenever they get some time. Maybe they're going to like forget about it. And in the end, the revenue is better if you like release it on Sunday, right? Because more people are going to watch it while I premiere the video, and then like they're going to share it, etc., etc., and it's going to pick up and it's going to make like a lot of views, which in the end is going to make you some revenue. But yeah, like you feel like shit if you're not creative enough, or if you do not meet your own deadlines. And God knows, even though I don't believe in one, but that's the saying, right? I am always too hard on myself, and I am a perfectionist, and I always want to make something as good as possible and always meet a deadline. But like with YouTube and personal life and music and all that, and he is working in a casino, yeah, like you just can't do it all the time, and you feel like shit because of it.
And you know, playing Dark Tide yesterday and having like half the viewers that I would normally have on Twitch was actually inspiring, because normally it would be significantly less than half, right?
Because people like you. That's why.
Trying other games out and having more than half the viewers, like with the Manor Lords beta, things like that, or Manor Lords Alpha, I think it was. It's starting to show that like the work that I've put in is working. And it's not just about the game that I play. People want to come and watch the stream regardless of what game that I play, and that's nice. But
it always
when
is.
it comes to
like if your view count halves, it's still about the game, right? Like yes, if I put out a squad or a DCS video now, it's gonna have like 1,000 views. But if I put out a Star Citizen video, it's gonna have 3,000, 4,000 views in a few days. So. It's better than it was like half a year ago, because half a year ago when I put out I don't know, it was like Ready or Not, I had 2 videos and both of them have like 300 and like 200 views. Like that's shit, right? And now it's better, but it's still not it. It's still not it.
Star Citizen specific content outside of Week in Review, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to stay consistent. And I think out of every single content creator from day one in Star Citizen's history, every streamer for sure, I don't think there's anybody that stayed more consistent than me.
Yeah. For the past, I don't know how many years, yeah. But there are other people. Come on, Mike. Come on. Like you have Board Gamer, you have Space Tomato is also really consistent. I'm somewhat consistent. I like miss my deadlines, but in the end, I put out a video a day or two later. So, I mean, I understand that you feel like that, but come on, like. If you compare yourself to like Morphologists or Loud Guns, both of which I love, they put out a video whenever they like feel like that, like whenever they want to put out a video, and that's fine. That's a completely other tactic. But a bunch of us do put out videos at least once a week, or twice a week, or 3 times a week. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't feel obligated to make and answer the call anymore. I feel obligated.
That's good.
To just chill out and take a break.
Yeah.
Not a break from I'm not doing the grumpy eye and making a video saying I'm not making Star Citizen's content anymore, or playing it or whatever, and then continuing to make content.
All right, so I made a comment. No, let me switch the camera. There we go. So I made a comment on his channel, like, why you do me like that? I never fucking said that. So I have a few clips from his original stream where he reacted to my videos, And like the people keep on saying that I quit Star Citizen, and why are you making Star Citizen videos if you're not ever gonna play it, if you're not interested in the game? Why are you trying to bring it down? Are you still doing this for the revenue? Oh, you figured out that the other games are not working and you're doing Star Citizen. I never fucking said that I'm not gonna do any more Star Citizen videos. On the contrary, I fucking said that I will continue doing Star Citizen videos, at least 2 a week. So let me just roll the video for you.
New angle, too.
Let's stay on the topic. So the first thing is that I'm not done with making videos on Star Citizen. I'm just like gonna take a break from playing Star Citizen
Bro,
for
who
a while.
wants to play?
And that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Star Citizen. But what does this mean for all of you guys that are currently watching? That only means that you can expect a lot of different stuff on this channel. So first off, I'm going to do some gear reviews of the gear that I'm using. I know that a bunch of you guys wanted to see like Track IR versus Tobii Eye Tracker and all of that. Then I'm gonna do some music. I'm gonna do a lot of like gameplay videos on other games that I'm actually having fun with, and maybe you will find a game that is good for you, because Star Citizen is not really good for your health at this point in time. So yeah, you can still expect the weekly outside inside Star Citizen videos. You can still expect these videos like Grumpy Rehab Facility videos. Maybe I'm going to skip a week or two or whatever. It all depends on like what they're doing or what they're releasing. But yeah, I'm not going to do gameplay videos on Star Citizen for a while. Mike, what the fuck? Like, why you do me like that? Like, it doesn't fun. What? Huh? Bro, okay, let's continue. Like, Jesus, like, are you... It pissed me off because, yeah, we have a really good relationship. Like, saying this is, like, I don't know. It's just... I don't feel disrespected, but also, like, why would you say that I said that I'm not gonna make Star Citizen videos and then I'm doing that and you're not gonna be like that? Like, I never fucking said that. And you know it. You sat through the whole fucking video and we talked about it. And we talked about it like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this whole thing about me, so let's continue with Mike.
I need to take a break from the consistency.
The same thing that I wanted to do.
If that makes sense. I need to take a break
from
putting pressure on myself to be a Star Citizen content creator.
Yes.
And I need to just kind of play and have fun with what I want to at this point. When you're in a drought like this, where the tech is taking priority over the player experience, what other obligation do you have than to play those games in your Steam library that you've never played? Get through some single-player campaigns that when Star Citizen is good, you're not going to have the opportunity to do. Right? So in other words, you want to cover Star Citizen less. No. Is doing a podcast and making up a reason to have a podcast just to stay consistent a good enough reason to do it?
I mean, it's good for the revenue, right? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It is, because it's still like gonna make some views, and also your discovery rate is gonna be at the same spot as it was. So it's a tough question for your like mental health. It's not, and you shouldn't do it. That's why I stopped playing Star Citizen. That's why you are not playing Star Citizen, or SaltEMike is not playing Star Citizen on his streams every fucking day. He's playing that. I hop on and off from time to time, and I just want to say hi to a bunch of content creators that I know, like Space Tomato, SaltEMike, and all of them that like stream. So I just want to like keep in touch, basically. And I see that sometimes they're not playing Star Citizen, sometimes they're just covering Star Citizen, sometimes they're playing other games, and that's fine. That is completely fine. Do you need to make content on Star Citizen? I mean, yes, because that's what your channel revolves around. Honestly, that's the issue. The other way that you can do it is to like change, like start from the bottom again and try to make it with other games. But that's just like, it's hard. It's really hard, and like Mike knows how hard it is. Mike told me to like, because I love DCS, I love Squad and stuff like that. He told me like make a second channel, and I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I don't have enough people on my main channel right now to like tell them to subscribe to my second channel, so I can like put out content over there, so I can monetize the channel immediately, because you need 1,000 subscribers and I don't know how many watch hours and all of that, so you can monetize the channel. And if I don't monetize the channel, why would I even waste my time and like edit and make those videos and put them out just to like have like, I don't know, 300 views or 100 or maybe fucking 2 views because it's gonna be a new channel, right? So yeah, making a second channel is nice once you have like, I don't know, 25, 30, 50,000 subscribers, maybe even 15. But I don't know. To answer his question, yes, you need to continue doing content on your main channel, and that content needs to relate to your viewers. But also, on the other hand, if it's bringing you down, if you're having a tough time doing it, and if your mental health is not at the same level like it was before, no, you should stop immediately and just like take a chill pill and come back in a month, 2, or whenever.
Right? Is that a good reason to continue to make the podcast? I was trying to come up with some roundabout way to make a podcast today, in which those of you guys who watch the Answer the Call podcast on YouTube don't understand the teeth pulling I have to do to get literally the same people every week to come on the podcast and talk about a topic that isn't inspiring to them either.
I can imagine, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still not doing anything like that, even though I want to. And a bunch of people from my community said that I should do something like that. I love the idea. I love what Mike is doing, but I know how hard it can be. Like, it's hard enough to organize yourself with your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever, so you can make a stream or whatever, and then you need to organize the same shit with a bunch of people. I did a few interviews, and it took me fucking 2 or 3 days to organize them, right? And sometimes people are not going to show up, and I have a bunch of interviews that never happened because people just didn't show up. And it's not because they were like disrespectful or they don't like me as a guy or whatever. They just had some other shit that was like more important at that time, than just talking about a game that has been development for 10 fucking years. So yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to cover Star Citizen less. I want to cover Star Citizen well.
Yeah. Understandable. I don't know why are you making the dramatic pause and all that, but yeah.
I want to cover Star Citizen well. I don't want to be forced to cover a game that is doing what it needs to do. It's doing what it needs to do. There is no ranting, there's no salt here, there's no anger, there's no frustration. It's doing what it needs to do. And like, Star Citizen just needs to go through its course. But I don't need to force myself to be there while it goes through its growing pains.
Because if you force yourself to be there, you're going to get salty, you're going to get pissed off, you're going to get aggressive and all of that, because it's just normal. Because if for example, if they say, my dog is being rowdy, if they say that they're going to release 318 to the PTU in June, and then they say like at the end of September that they're going to release it in September, and then it's October and it's still not in the fucking PTU, and you're making content every day or twice or three times a week, you're gonna get pissed off. And like he's streaming, and he like it's normal that he is feeling uninspired because like the fuck is he gonna do in the game? Like for the past 6 months, we were playing the same patch, and it's all the same. We were all anticipating and waiting for the salvage, and we're all waiting for the PES and then server meshing. Once the next patch drops and we have something else to do in the game, yeah, we're all gonna be happy and we're all gonna hop in and do it. It's probably gonna be buggy as shit, but it's gonna be worth it because there's new content, there's new things to do.
I just, it doesn't make any sense from this podcast perspective. Every single week, Weekend Review is going to come out. Every single week, we're going to react to some videos, but we're probably going to be reacting to less Star Citizen videos. Because guess what? The videos from other content creators are less inspired as well.
You haven't watched my videos in the past
Bottom
2
line.
weeks.
The state of Star Citizen's content from its...
But yeah, like as I've said, the only thing that we can do is like either play pretend that this game is fucking in a better state, or we can imagine what's it gonna be like in a couple of years from now, or you can go down my route and be like nitpicky, if you want to call me that. But I'm trying to reason with the community and with CAG and give them my opinions on some shit that they're doing completely wrong. For example, the last video on the skill points, or the flight mechanics, or the reworks of reworks and all of that. So those videos were like, they were inspired by bad things that CAG is doing, and it's completely understandable that he doesn't want to make that kind of content because we are not the same people, and that's okay.
Creators is absolutely reflected by the state of the content both in the game and in their video content each week. The development of the game moving forward, design, content elements, things like that, right? So when I go to look for videos to react to from my friends or from people who posted in the react section in our Discord, I see really uninspired videos there as well, right? SaltEMike, we need you there, so we don't have to be. Star Citizen is frustrating to follow. I just want to pick my head out of the sand 20 minutes a week, check out your YouTube for good news, and then thrust my head back in the sand.
He's talking to his
That's
chat
going
right
to
now.
always be there. Like I said, Weekend Review is not going anywhere.
Wait,
I will tell you this.
Wait, didn't you say that you quit covering Star Citizen and that you're not gonna do? I'm pretty sure that he said that. I'm fucking with you, but yeah, that's basically what I said when I made the video that I quit playing Star Citizen.
Weekend Review this week will not be 20 minutes. I think it won't even be 8.
Yeah, because there's
So,
nothing to fucking review.
Nothing really happened
Nothing
this week.
happened.
But
yeah.
I will still be there week in, week out for Weekend Review every time I can be there, other than like really crazy circumstances. But yeah,
Honestly, without all of these pauses, this video could have lasted like 10 to 15 minutes. But
and this
okay.
is a lot of talk about nothing, essentially.
I'm just trying to keep pressure on Mike because he's doing the same thing with me and my like 30-minute rants. But I don't leave these pauses. I edit my videos. I'm being a dick now.
Actually, but it's really important for me that you understand that videos like this are basically the foundation of every video I've ever made. Is I just want Star Citizen to be better. And I want my content to be better, and I want the videos to be better, and I want you guys to have fun. Because when you're having fun, I'm having fun. I think back to the pre-sitcon part of my live stream this past week, which was just us kind of goofing around. I think I was looking for the Vandal mask. And everybody was just
He is just talking about other shit
laughing.
right now.
I think people were tipping with the AI voice and things like that and just being funny, and we were just laughing, right? And that's not always possible or whatever. And I feel like when it's not, it's okay to just, like play something that makes you happy. Stellaris. I would love to do Cyberpunk on stream.
We have such
Things like
different
that.
tastes
So
in games. But
Sunday
also,
is the most
he's talking to his
obligation
stream right
day
now,
that I
so
have. I feel that I have to be in the Star Citizen directory because I'm about to do a Star Citizen podcast. And this is the first week that I just said, you know what? Fuck it.
do you know
I
how
went
many
straight to-
times it happened to me? And I'm like talking from a perspective of a content creator for Star Citizen. Do you know how many times it happened to me that I was talking to my girlfriend, or we were watching a movie or whatever, and I was just trying to think of a fucking topic to talk about so I can make a video, because I have nothing, because CAG is giving us nothing for like a long fucking time. And that is really hard, just thinking of a topic. And then on top of that, you need to make a video, and it needs to be at least 5 minutes long, sometimes like 10 or 12. Like if you want to monetize it, and you want to make the most of it, it needs to be like 12 minutes. And on, like, I do rant, so it's easier for me. But yeah, it's so fucking hard, and it affects your fucking love life. Like, it's so stupid, but it is how it is.
Just chatting. We watched the Ashes of Creation AMA, and we talked about the differences between the way Stephen Sharif communicates, the Ashes of Creation, basically CEO, and the way Chris Roberts communicates. And they're very similar in ways, and
I need
they're
to watch that.
very different in ways. And the positives and negatives of that. That was fun. I had a great time doing that.
He's gonna cry now.
Yesterday, I played my first ever Warhammer game. 40K Dark Tide. It was really, really good. Really good. And yeah. So I think that's going to be this answer the call. I just wanted to put that out there.
All right.
I do want to post content on my YouTube channel because you, believe it or not, you sort of are obligated by the YouTube algorithm to continue to post content somewhat regularly.
Yep.
And at the same time, I wanted to just be honest with you guys and talk to you about my thought process. I do this on my stream nearly every day. I talk to the stream about how I'm feeling and where I'm at and all those things. So if you enjoyed this, stop by my Twitch stream or watch the VODs or something like that. This is nearly every stream is me kind of heart on my sleeve kind of person and sharing how I feel at this moment and this time. And if
Sure.
I can work up the energy to, I'm going to try to do a little research around the delay from 2.6 to 3.0 and sort of make that comparison to where we are today, because it's weird. Back then, there was so much hope and there was so much imagination, and there was still such a dream of what Star Citizen could be.
I wasn't there back when it happened. I think it was like 2016 or 17, but I wasn't playing the game. But it's normal because we weren't waiting for fucking 10 years and then having like a year and a half of basically drought. Like, what did we get of like that is essential to this game, or like essential mechanics in the past year and a half? It was like medical gameplay. They reworked. They gave us the capacitor gameplay with the ships, and that is basically, yeah, that's it. Oh no, we got the inventory, but the inventory is trash. So yeah, that's it. And I mean, people are not going to be inspired. People are not going to be happy about it because they waited for 10 years just to have a year and a half that's just like nothing, basically.
And this drought feels way more frustrating because I feel like it's because Star Citizen is a bit closer. So it's got this weird aura to it where yeah, it's I feel way more frustrated and way more burned out by a year where we've had more patches released, even though they're .1, .2, .3 patches, than we've ever had in a year, I think. Right? We had .0, .1, .2, .3. That's 4 patches by October. You know, that's more than they typically would release, but the amount of content in them and the amount of replayability of them was quite low.
Yep.
So, yeah, just a frustrating year. And
I mean, Morph said it half a year ago that, or maybe even more, that this is going to be the worst year for Star Citizen. I said it. Morph said it. I didn't really get attacked because White Knights are not even fucking visiting my channel that much. Morph got fucking obliterated by the White Knights because he said that, but that was true. That like it was obvious that was going to happen, like that this was going to happen. So yeah,
a year we kind of need at the same time. So that'll be that. You know, this is obviously going to be on YouTube, so you know, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about my thoughts and all that stuff and about where I am. And yeah, let me know what you think about the content and why you watch my content.
they're only doing this for the revenue.
Help me kind of understand maybe where I need to go on this journey that we're sort of on together in a way. You know, I want to be honest. I stream for me. I make YouTube videos for me. They make me feel good.
Yeah.
I click the start streaming button typically because I want to. I don't necessarily do these things for other people.
Imagine having to play
know,
Star Citizen so other people will be happy. Imagine having to do anything in your life so other, like, it's basically being a hostage, right? And it's not cool being a hostage of your own channel or like a Twitch stream or whatever. So
I've talked about
people just don't people just don't fucking understand it, man, and that's it.
This before a lot. Anytime a content creator says, you know, I just love hitting that start streaming button just to see you smile. I'm out here to put smiles on your faces and things like that. See how many of those people took the Twitch ad plan, and then tell me how many of you,
what that is.
How many of them want to see the smile on your faces? Because I was seeing a lot of that this week because of how much they were getting paid. So
I have no idea what he's talking about because I have no idea how Twitch works. I know that a couple of times when I hopped into his stream, somebody gifted me a sub, which I don't know how to do. Am I like how to use? Am I submissive now, or how does it work? I have no idea. But thank you for you guys that did that. But yeah, I don't know how it works, but I think he's like referring to people that are not really honest with you, maybe. I don't know.
I do it for me. I do it because it makes me feel good. It's fun. Sure. And yeah, it's just a satisfying experience. But I also gain that satisfaction by obviously like good comments, even constructive.
If he wasn't doing that for himself, it would completely wear him out because, as I said, it's a desk job. You're sitting at your desk and you're talking shit or like playing a game. It's not as hard as like being a fucking construction worker, right? But it's also or a soldier or whatever. But it is still really exhausting and tiring. It's a whole process that you got to go through. Streaming or making videos, it's almost the same thing. And so I got my dog a fucking bed, and that bed is the loudest fucking bed ever. No, anyway, so it's really hard to do this. That was the point.
Comments where people say bad things about me. that kind of stuff. So I'm really curious about why you guys watch. Why do you enjoy the content? Why do you not enjoy it? So on and so forth. And maybe that'll help inform me on like where to go forward with the inevitable drought that will continue.
Oh,
For
it
Star
will.
Citizen. I believe
Oh,
they've
it
done
will.
more
Like
Evocati tests.
4.0, like if you think that this drought is the end of it, no, this is just the PES. Imagine what's going to happen once we start working on, or once CEG starts working on server meshing. It's going to be even fucking worse. That's why I think the server meshing, at this point, I think that it may not even come next year. But if it does, it's going to be end of the year, and it's going to be, oh my god, it's going to be so hard making content on this game until we get 4.0.
For 318, I have not been a part of any of them because they do them on the weekends. I work the weekends. It's impossible for me to take part. But the this is going to be a rough time. And yeah, I'm just sort of interested in some feedback on where to go for the foreseeable future, because it is easy to see that it's going to be tough. So thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for supporting me over all these years to get to this point where I feel that I can lift the obligation off my shoulders a little bit. And just, I still love Star Citizen. I'm still hopeful for it, cautiously optimistic for it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing when we really have 318 in our hands, like sort of what it could enable and all those things. But as the days go by without really seeing progress this year, I obviously have to make some sort of a change. So
yeah, that's normal.
Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You're not going to get more videos like this, most likely, but subscribe for more videos around Star Citizen content and things like that. And I'll see you on Weekend Review for...
All right, I gotta pause it now. There's like a second left, or 3 seconds left. I gotta pause it because I don't have YouTube Premium. Therefore, I'm gonna get ads and all that shit. So thank you for the video, Mike. As I said, it's basically the same thing that I felt and why I stopped playing, and that's why I'm making this reaction. Like, first and foremost, I want to thank him for helping me and my channel grow with his reaction videos. And secondly, I can relate to this. I can completely fucking relate to this. And you need to understand, the community needs to understand the perspective of the content creator. Sometimes we feel like we're making a change, but most of the times we feel like we're not important at all. That we're less important than a fucking dead bug on your windshield, right? So yeah, with that said, thank you for watching, and I don't know if I should, thank you to all my patrons. I'm not sure if I should do this because I'm doing a reaction video to his video, but thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's going to be a link down in the description of the video, and you're supporting me for not really doing reaction videos, but doing other stuff for Star Citizen and doing ship giveaways and all that. So if you want to support me, the link is down in the description of the video. And I think that Mike needs a Patreon or something like that, or he needs to open a Patreon because it's good, and he would, I don't know, 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 subscribers. He can get a bunch of them, and that's some people just. People, when they like you, they want to support you in what you're doing, and a bunch of people like him. So yeah, Mike, if you're listening, just open up Patreon, and I'm pretty sure that a bunch of people are going to support you. So with that said, thank you for watching again, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space, and bye.